Hello, everyone, and thank you for taking some time out of your day to learn a little bit about Appalachian State University and what we have to offer for you if you become a mountaineer in the future. My name is Presley Layton, and I serve as one of the transfer admission counselors, and I'm going to hand it over to my colleague to introduce herself and tell us a little bit about our area.
And my name is Emmeline Greer, and I am one of the first-year admissions counselors. So we are so excited to chat with you guys a little bit more about App State and what we have to offer you as a prospective student. So we are located in Boone, North Carolina, which is in the Blue Ridge Mountain region. The university and the surrounding area offer the ideal mix of outdoor adventure, urban vibe, and global view, and that down-home intimacy. So lots going on in the local Boone area.
And there is a lot to do in this college town, from hiking to kayaking or skiing, snowboarding, all of the above. But we do recognize that you need to head out of town occasionally. So if you ever need to go out of town for the weekend or visit family, there's definitely plenty of cities and even airports within driving distance.
Appalachian State University is the premier public undergraduate institution in the state of North Carolina. We have experienced a tremendous amount of growth while still preserving our retention rate of 87%, which is 11% above the national average. Our core values are community engagement, diversity and inclusion, global learning, and sustainability. We aim to instill these essential values in every single student inside and out of the classroom. During your tour experience, you'll be able to see these values incorporated across campus.
And I will say that App State has recognized the opportunity to improve and build a more well-rounded student body and community here. So we are working to increase diversity among our students and as well as our faculty populations, and strive to expand and provide even more resources and learning opportunities across campus on the topic of diversity and what it means to be inclusive. So App State offers outstanding resources and organizations on campus in support of the campus community.
So what does it look like to be a student here? App has a total population of around 20,000 students with approximately 2,000 graduate students. Around 26% of the student population are transfer students, 6% military and veteran students, and 34% first-generation students. A majority of our students are North Carolina residents. We approximately have around 8% of our student body designated as out of state. In our 2021 incoming student class, we had 41 states and 92 North Carolina counties represented. Our states with the highest incoming student population were North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, Florida, and Pennsylvania.
And Appalachian has over 150 majors to choose from, so there's definitely a path for everybody here, including unique academic experiences. So at App State, the possibilities are definitely endless. As a theater and dance major, you can study in our App State New York loft for the summer. Sustainability students can work on our off-campus sustainable development farm located in Fleetwood, North Carolina. So there's definitely a lot of opportunities. And students can reach new heights by exploring accelerated programs for grad school or apply to our selective academic programs as well. Across all programs, Appalachian's small campus feel is definitely showcased in the classroom. So these numbers show our commitment to a community environment, and you can really be assured that you're going to have opportunity to build relationships with your professors and your classmates.
So global learning is a high priority for us at App State. 1 in 4 of our students choose to take their education abroad during their college experience, which is why we're ranked 5th in the nation for study abroad. We have so many options available for students. Currently, a few programs we're offering are an anti-human trafficking internship in Cape Town, South Africa, an exchange program in London, and a Walker College of Business faculty-led semester in Cuba. The possibilities are endless. Financial aid is also offered specifically for these experiences.
And of course, outside the classroom, there are countless ways to get involved. So Greek life, multicultural organizations, spiritual, service-focused, governing, honorary, the list is very endless in that regard. So you definitely have a lot to choose from. But a few notable and unique clubs on campus include Team Synergy, the App State Quidditch team, believe it or not, crew, Student Yosef Club, and Melanin and Medicine as well.
So right here, it's so important for us to chat a little bit about how we as App State can support you as a first year student, and even throughout your whole time, maybe even as a transfer student during your 4 years. One of my personal favorites to chat about is the Learning Center. The Learning Center has a strong focus on your academics and really helps those students to get used to that adjustment in transferring to App State or starting their journey at App State. In the Learning Center, there are small group tutoring options, which are free for students. That's included in your tuition and fees. There are great study strategy workshops as well, which really help students in that transition, especially and throughout their 4 years, if any classes that they're involved in. So the Learning Center is a great way for you to get that academic support. But as you can see right here, there are numerous other options and opportunities for you to be supported at App State.
So one of the most iconic things about Appalachian is our school spirit, and every Appalachian student receives admission to all of our varsity sporting events on campus without paying an additional cost, which is pretty awesome considering we have a nationally ranked football team. The Mountaineer football team has won an unprecedented 5 bowl games in each of its first 5 eligible seasons and claimed 4 straight conference championships while finishing the 2019 season as the number 18 ranked team in college football.
All right, let's talk a little bit about housing. So all students who are less than 1 year out of high school are required to live on campus. We have a wide variety of options for our students to live on campus to make the best of their first year experience. Typically, transfer students and upperclassmen live off campus. For those individuals looking for off-campus housing, we do have off-campus housing resources available. So check out this website on this slide to learn more information about that.
So when applying to App State, you will have to apply either as a first-year student or as a transfer student. So to know which to apply for, you will need to understand the definitions of these student types. So a first-year student is a current high school student or someone who has not yet attempted college coursework after graduating high school. So if a student attends early college, or maybe you're taking dual enrollment credits, you'll still apply as a first-year student. Whereas a transfer student is any student who has graduated from high school already and has attempted college coursework after high school graduation. For military and veteran students, you can actually be either type. So we have an admission counselor dedicated to military and veteran students. So we encourage you to connect with your admission counselor to determine which student type you will be considered. So now we're just going to talk about how you can become a Mountaineer.
So first year students will use the Common App, which is an online application you will use to fill out for multiple universities that you're interested in applying for. At App State, though, we do holistically review our first year applicants. We'll consider your involvements outside the classroom. So to allow us to holistically review your application, we highly recommend that you complete our recommended materials. The list of activities in your interest statement will provide us with great insight as to who you are as an individual, especially outside the classroom. Here is a great timeline of the application process for first year students applying to Appalachian. Our recommendation is for you to apply early action. All scholarship and selective academic program applications are also due by November 15th, and that is very important for you to remember.
For transfer students, you're going to use an online transfer application, and these 2 minimum admission requirements on the screen will apply. Here's a timeline of the application process for transfer students applying to Appalachian. So all transfer applications are actually processed on a rolling basis until the class fills, but definitely please take note of the suggested dates to apply. So once you complete your application with all of the required materials, it takes about 2 to 4 weeks to receive an admission decision from that time.
App State is consistently noted as one of the most cost affordable institutions in North Carolina. One of the many services in tuition and fees are our textbook rental system. And rather than purchasing hundreds of dollars of textbooks each semester, App State provides a rental service through our bookstore that provides full-time students with most of what they need for just one flat rate. For more details, just check out that website provided.
And we definitely understand that the idea of paying for college can be very stressful. Even if you're not sure if you're eligible for anything, definitely complete the FAFSA. And that's the free application for federal student aid. And remember, the very first thing that you need to do is fill out the FAFSA to find out what funding you're eligible for. So definitely start that process early, and it always opens October 1st.
For first-year students, we do have signature scholarships. App State offers a wide range of scholarship programs and financial award amounts. So please remember that this application is due by November 15th, as I mentioned before. Transfer students are also such a vital piece of our student body. Therefore, App State does set aside scholarships specifically for our transfer student population. All applications for these awards are due by March 1st. Outside scholarships are another source of aid. We recommend that you check out those opportunities in addition to our App State scholarships.
So each of you has an assigned admission counselor here at App State to help you through this process. You can email us, text us, video chat with us. There's many different options and connection points. But thank you again for joining us today to learn a little bit about life as a Mountaineer, and we hope you have a great day.